This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another tech review, and this time we're going to unbox and review a Meta Quest 2. So to give a bit of history, people might better know this is an Oculus Quest, but Facebook went in, bought Oculus. I decided I wanted to get in the VR market. Didn't like the name Facebook, changed it to Meta, and now it's a Meta Quest 2. It's the same as an Oculus Quest 2. However, Meta, Facebook, all that stuff. But don't worry, I know what you're thinking immediately. Can you set this up without having a Facebook account? Yes, you can. I can verify that. So no Facebook account needed. So let's take a look at the outside of the box, and let's make a judgment. Is it worth it in 2023? Taking a look outside the box, we've got the actual VR head unit there. We've got two controllers, of course, which are tracked by those cameras. It looks very much like most of the VR stuff that we see now. The PlayStation VR 2 looks very similar to this in terms of, you know, it's come forward. However, 550 quid or whatever the new one is, no way. 399, 5 monthly payments from Amazon. This was so much more palatable. I also wasn't impressed by the opening lineup of games for the PlayStation VR 2, whereas the Meta Quest has obviously got the Meta Quest store, but best still, you can connect that up to a decent PC and do some PC VR through Steam. That's why I had to have the Meta Quest. So that's the front of the box there. Take a look at the top of the box. What's included? We've got the headset, the silicone cover. I mean, people say they might change that. 2 of the Quest touch controllers, batteries for the controllers, power adapter, glasses spacer, and a charge cable, which is pretty good. And on the back, what have we got? A selection of, there you go, partially opened it already. A selection of games that we can use, which are, well, they're all there for you. You can get a lot of decent games on the Quest store, but I do know hooking this up to the Steam is going to open up your library massively. So there we go, that's the outside of the box. Let's crack it open. False, I saw it there. You don't need a Facebook account, not anymore anyway. So that's enough talking, let's crack it open and see what's inside. Boom, cheeky cut. I have unsealed all the seal and taken the cellophane off. It was very much like an Apple experience, just peeling the plastic off, although they don't really have that anymore, I suppose. Anyway, so it is a protective cover over the box, so let's slide this out. Can we do it in one? Oh, yeah, we can. Here we go. And there we go. We've got the Meta Quest 2 logo on the top. We're almost there. Let's open it up and see what's inside. To clarify, you don't need a PC to run this. It is a standalone unit, but you can connect it to your PC if you want to do that. Oh, here we go. There we go. Wow, this is way smaller than I expected. I had the original PlayStation VR. My goodness, that is significantly smaller. So let's take a look at the controllers first. We got our left one and our right one here. So, much lighter than I was expecting. Really soft clicky button on the side. We've got a nice D-pad, sort of, not D-pad, a joystick there. 2 buttons, a menu button, and of course a trigger. And we've got ourselves our hand straps. You better use those because you don't be flinging them anywhere. And we've got ourselves our pull tab there to get the batteries out. Does it come with batteries? Oh, yes, it does. Ooh, power pack battery. Just what we always wanted. Might be worth changing those for rechargeable ones, maybe. Taking a look at the other controller. Very similar, but symmetrical, of course. A and B button. Another excellent joystick. Side button, quite clicky. And we've got ourselves our trigger button. So, yeah. Pretty good indeed. Now the moment we'd all been waiting for, that is the headset itself. Let's see if we can get this out single-handed. And that is much lighter than I was expecting. We've got ourselves our cameras on there, which helps position things. So it's not like the PlayStation VR, we need a camera to track. It has cameras on the front to track it. We got ourselves the silicone cover. We'll have a look at that in a little bit. And we got ourselves the head grip itself. Now for me, I think that's going to need to be replaced. It doesn't seem very substantial. I know a lot of people do sell them. And inside we've got ourselves the lenses themselves. Can we see that there? Now be careful with those. We don't want to be shining direct sunlight because they're actually magnified, so they will burn through onto the lens if they ain't no good. That's foam. Is definitely going to need that silicone cover on. But yeah, much lighter than I was expecting. That headset, I don't know, that's interesting. And then what we've got here is we've got a glasses space. So if you wear glasses, I think that helps you put the headset on with glasses. And last but not least, we've got ourselves a little box, which I guess is going to have some charge cables in. Let's have a look. Meta Quest 2, in case you forgot what you bought, this definitely feels like it's cables. Can Can I open it without ripping everything? That is, oh, here we go, Meta Quest 2. I was hoping there's going to be some instructions. That's something you don't see very often. They actually provide you with a plug to charge. We've got ourselves a nice little white USB-C to USB-C cable, which is probably for charging. And then the documentation. Oh, reference guide. Just what we always wanted. Safety and warranty. Not going to read that. However, the reference guide might be useful, so let's have a look. So pull the things out to get there, press for 2 seconds to turn on, put it on your head and adjust it. Lens, of course, you can move the lens in and out to get a better spacing for your eyes. Don't let the sun reflect in, whatever you do. The only thing I'm suggesting is I'm a bit surprised they haven't shown you how to put the silicone face thing on. So we're going to have to look at that. Anyway, I'm way too excited, but you know what I'm like. We're going to have to charge this bad boy and set it up. So I'm going to leave the video here. I'll be right back. Keep watching to find out, is it worth it? Is it any good? Stick around. Let's find out. And I'm back. Like I said, I'll be back. It is months later, about 3 months later, and I've been playing the hell out of the Meta Quest 2. And I can honestly say, without fear of contradiction, I absolutely love this VR headset. Now, if you've been watching the beginning of my review, you're probably thinking, Itchy Bandit, what's all this stuff? Well, all of this stuff I reviewed. It's in the top corner. They are aftermarket additions to make the VR headset that a little bit more comfortable. A new faceplate. We got ourselves a new head strap, and it is a thing of beauty to wear. Super comfortable and a worthy upgrade, because trust me, I've been putting some serious hours into this product. I think this is a really hard product to get across and say why it's so good if you've never used one before. If you've only experienced a PS VR, the first one, I mean, it's night and day different. It's not even close. Don't even waste your time. This is significantly better and a massive upgrade. I can't comment in terms of how much better it is than the PS VR 2, other than the fact that this is completely wireless, a standalone headset that you can use disconnected from your PC or around the house, wherever you want. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Hopefully my passion is coming across to you guys. Let me tell you a little bit more about why I love it and what the extra excellent things on this product are. First and foremost, I think Meta have really gone all out to make this a superior app adventure. You can control your VR from here. Not only that, but when you're playing your VR, you can cast it to your phone to show other people what's going on in VR. I love that there are constant sales every single week. There are sales on apps and games, which means my library has grown exponentially, super quick. I really like that. I also like that you can control the Quest if it's plugged in and powered on remotely, so you can download things, you can see what's going on. I really love the fact that if it's on charge, I can be downstairs and go, oh yeah, this game's on sale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it through, so I'd buy it, and then it's downloaded, ready to go straight away for when I'm ready to play the game. The app really makes this a superior piece of hardware, although, I mean, that's just a fraction of why I love this product. I love that this is not only just a gaming headset, you know, it's not just playing games all the time. There's loads of entertainment products on here. I mean, little things like YouTube VR's on here. We've got a web browser that is VR compatible. It's just really just an all-round solid device here. You can connect your phone up to the headset, so if you're getting texts and messages and notifications coming through your phone, they come onto VR, so you can still interact with things even though you're in a virtual reality environment. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. The battery lasts ages in the handsets. They last ages. I don't think I've not had to change the batteries yet, which I think is awesome. The battery inside this is so-so. I mean, you're going to get about 3, maybe 4 hours of gameplay out of this, and you're going to need to charge it. But what you can do is you can charge and play at the same time, so it's definitely something to consider. There is a huge selection of games and apps on the library to play on the Quest. Honestly, I can't do it justice on how good it actually is, and that's just scraping the surface for this. The other big thing, which I think is absolutely amazing, is you can connect this up to your VR PC, ready PC, yeah, VR ready PC. Basically, if you've got a decent PC with a graphics card and a little bit of horsepower under the hood, you can use this on Steam VR. So for me, you know, you can play, I was playing Skyrim VR the other day. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. Made me a bit nauseous, but you know, that's because I'm still adjusting. Do you know what I mean? I'm much better now than when I first started playing it. Ooh, a cheeky little tip, yeah. If you get sick whilst playing the VR, 2 tips of advice, right? Wear loose fitting clothes so you don't get too hot. The hotter you get, the more sick you're going to feel. But also, here's one, especially for you. Right, if you get nauseous playing VR games, try chewing gum at the same time. No idea why it works, but for me, it really made a difference. Just pop in a bit of chewing gum. and it helped alleviate some of the sickness. I thought that was excellent. But it's like most things in life, you build up a tolerance, and now I can have a serious session on here without feeling sick. Oh man, I love my Quest 2, seriously. I think something else to talk about is the value for money here. So this is much cheaper than the PlayStation VR 2, especially if you consider with the PlayStation VR 2 you're going to need to buy a PlayStation 5 as well, so it is quite cheap here. I also think you need to factor in the price of the game. So like I said already, the games on the Quest store are constantly on sale all the time. You know, if there's a game you like, I would just say wait a couple of weeks because it will definitely be on sale. That mixed in with Steam having constant sales on their VR products, I mean, this makes this a very, very, very value for money proposition. The final thing I will say is that this is constantly being updated by Meta. I mean, love Meta, hate Meta, and the things and the choices they continue to make with things. This is being supported and updated, so there are more features on this now than, you know, what I had just 3 months ago. I know that the Quest 3 should be out towards the end of the year. They have said that the Quest 3 is going to be backwards compatible with the Quest 2 games, which is something the PlayStation VR 2 is certainly not. Your PlayStation VR 1 games don't all work on PlayStation VR 2, so Sony, shame on you. MetaQuest, thank you very much. With that in mind, it's time to put a star rating on this. I could go on for hours talking about how much I love it and the facts and the figures and the features and all that sort of stuff, but you want to know what's a star rating. So, for the MetaQuest 2, I'm going to give this a 5 stars out of 5 stars, and I'm going to give it the Ichiban seal of approval. I absolutely love this product. It has far surpassed my wildest expectations for what this product could do. I would highly recommend this if you're looking for a VR headset. Honestly, it is absolutely amazing. I can't recommend it enough. Now, I know I've probably not scratched the surface of all the things you wanted to know, but if you've got any questions or comments, post them in the comment section below. I'll reply to each and every comment. You post something, you will definitely get a reply. If you enjoyed the video, give it a cheeky thumbs up. That means more people can make an informed decision about whether this product's for them. I would say so, especially as I got it on Amazon. I even got the 5 monthly payments to make it that little bit more palatable. Lovely. And with that, I have one final request. Could you press the subscribe button? A small press for you would mean the absolute world to me as I slowly move towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm just over 500 now, and I want to say a big thank you to those 500 people that subscribed. Come on, 500 more. Press that button. It would mean so much to me. With that in mind, you know, like I say, look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.